guys? This is Lowkey Sports Crew back again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about NFL Week 5, 6, 5. Yeah, okay, I'll just make it sure. So NFL Week 5, preseason talk for the NBA, and just predictions based on the NFL Week 5, just whatever's going on. So, any particular teams or games y'all want to talk about when it comes to the NFL?
Oh, we talk about the recap for Thursday night.
Lowkey, yeah. No, that was a good game, man.
Yeah, Thursday night was a good game, even though sad news for Russ. But
yeah, it's a shame that he's gonna be out for so long.
Yeah,
that's my dog.
Right. And the thing that messed me up was how many times they kept zooming in on his finger. I understand y'all trying to have us look at it, but God, some people got weak stomachs, man. Can't take that, bro.
Like, it was literally a 90-degree angle.
Yeah, bro.
On his finger. Why? Like, you could just say it's dislocated. You don't have to show us. Like, if you see right here, that index finger or whatever finger it was, that's not supposed to be like that. Like, you don't have to show us. Just tell us that it's this finger is dislocated. That's all we need to know. We know what it looks like based on what you say.
That's like my finger. Like, I'll mess my finger up. It's like this. Like, you see my still thing going like this.
Yeah.
Outwards. But his is way worse. But Geno Smith came up, came in, filled in good for the time being. But we'll see how that goes for a full game against who we play next week. Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
Defense better show up, but yeah. Thursday night was good.
Praise up for us, but this is business.
Come on, man. It's literally the perfect. I feel bad for us, but this is like the right time for him to get hurt because we need to bounce back off something.
Yeah.
This defense needs to show up next week. And this week, playing Denver, like Teddy Bridgewater, he's not back in college, all right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta lock that down. But yeah.
Yeah, in all honesty, I feel bad for Tyler Lockett fantasy owners.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I don't have Tyler
force
Lockett.
feed DK, bro. He's about to force feed DK.
Yeah,
I can already tell from the way he was playing last week. Like, most of his throws was in DK's direction.
And for real. And like, the thing about it was, like, there were so many pass interference calls on him, touchdowns getting called back, and then just in coverage, like, if he was open, he would just be slightly overthrown. It was just unfortunate to watch because if I had Tyler Lockett, I would be losing my mind during that game. Yeah, but what you were saying about how Geno came in, Geno was dotting people up.
Yeah,
and everybody started rooting for him when he started doing that because Geno Smith was one of those like college quarterbacks that everybody was like into, especially with him and Tavon Austin. So
man, them at West Virginia was like fun to watch.
Oh wait, hold on.
He took that back.
He took it. Oh, we watched the London game real quick.
Yeah, but any thoughts about any particular game or Thursday night game?
I got some thoughts and some games to look forward to. Thursday night was a good game, like y'all said. It's kind of funny because I have Tyler Lockett, but I also have DK, so it was like either win-win. So I wasn't as hurt. But prayers up for Russ, one of the favorites. Like, just as a human being, he makes himself one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league.
Absolutely.
So prayers up, like you said, Geno. That's some pretty big shoes to fill. So, and I'm looking forward to the Packers and Bangles game. No Jair Alexander for that defense, so it's probably gonna be a more competitive game. Do y'all know Jalen Smith playing?
I don't think he's available. I don't think he's available.
Let me look it up.
He could be, but I haven't even heard him practicing with them. Well, he probably has, but they haven't talked about it. But real quick, I gotta say, they really did say before the game that Robert Woods was gonna get more involved. And when I say they got him involved
Oh yeah,
so
he did go
much.
off. He
Yeah,
did go
like
off.
12 catches, 150 yards. He was just open every play. Like, because you know Cooper Kupp is now considered one of the most dangerous receivers in the league right now.
They got lost in the woods.
Yeah. Jalen Smith unlikely to play.
Alright, cool.
Okay, yeah,
So it's gonna be a very good game then, for sure.
yeah, because Cincinnati's like really been shocking people this year.
Literally.
Bro, that should be. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a more high scoring game than people think it would be.
Yeah.
Like, Joe Burrow might step up and start throwing the ball more.
Yeah, and I'm happy for Jamar Chase. All that, like, how you gonna call people a bust after struggling in preseason?
Bro,
in practice,
preseason,
in
dog.
practice.
Preseason, like people just try to find any like fault with a rookie. Just as like
Exactly.
even with like NBA, like when Trey Young was struggling in the summer league, people was like, he's a bust. He's not. He can't fit in the NBA. Then came in the NBA second half of the season and been crazy. Now look at him.
Exactly.
28 and 10 dang near.
All-star, man.
All-star, undisputed.
Playoff runner.
Like he hasn't played since he didn't play a real game since before COVID. Like let him get adjusted.
Alright, bro. Yeah, he did sit out that whole year too. Yeah. So.
What's the name? It's also a good game. Both teams are 3-1. Browns and Chargers. I think that's gonna be a
Right,
good
that's
game,
gonna
too.
be a good game. I feel like that's gonna be defensive battle. Like
Man.
LA defense is real slept on. Like they got a good scheme, and Derwin James been stepping up lately, trying to tell everybody he's a top 2 safety in the league.
Come on.
I'm gonna need OBJ to get his stock up for me. Like I miss exciting. Like the NFL was better when
OBJ was good. Yeah.
Like he was exciting. Like you know he's just got that like that feel to him that nobody else has. Like that personality, his flow, like it's just way better when he's on top. But
it is, though.
Justin Herbert is the truth, and I've been saying this since like I think week 2 of his rookie year. Like there's just something like I wasn't that sure of him when he first got drafted. Like I knew he was gonna be good. I didn't know how good though. That man is a dog. And I know lots of people lately with they're saying like, wow, the Lions could have like really gotten a head start with Justin Herbert. Herbert wouldn't have done anything here. He ain't got no weapons. Like at least the Chargers have a team around him.
Yeah.
You can't just put somebody into like a trash situation and expect them to be great right away. Because like Trevor Lawrence is starting to pick it up because you know his weapons are like sort of like helping out now. So like he's starting to pick it up a little bit.
Trey Lance starts today.
Oh
He
my
does.
God.
No, I'm
Against
high on Trey Lance.
Arizona, that's a test.
That's a
That's a
very
test.
interesting test.
Yeah, I hate when they do this. Like they hold out the top draft pick and then they put him against a great defense. It's like Justin Fields. It's like why do that to him? Like with when they put Justin Fields in for when they played Cleveland. That was so slow to me. You may as well let him play Detroit and get a head start and like really be comfortable with that. Like you can wait one more week. Don't throw him into the fire like that. That's how like Georgia treated him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We can talk about the college games too yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Some
Yeah.
good college games yesterday.
Good
Man.
college games.
Did he just?
Yeah, he just missed that. But we can start off with which one was first? Was it Ole Miss and
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma was
Oklahoma
first.
and
Oklahoma
Texas.
and Texas.
One of the best college games. I think that rivalry is about to become like the premier rivalry of the NCAA.
Yeah, that game was good, bro. But that one thing about that game, show how much Spencer Rattler is kind of selfish a little bit. Kind of.
Yeah.
He was not cheering for his teammates at all. But even when the freshman came in, it was going crazy.
Yeah, on that 4th and 1.
Kind of mad, but then he got that little 2-point conversion and then got excited because he threw the ball. But That freshman went crazy. That was a good game.
That was a good game for real.
Yeah, and it was the fact that like on that 4th and 1 when he came in and got that run, I was like, there we go, Oklahoma, make this a game. And they showed the camera to Spencer Rattler, and he looked confused, like, dang, I'm really about to lose my job. Everybody knows when you get benched like that, we got to see where your mentality is. If you look like you're not happy just because you're not playing, like you're not, it shows that you're not a team first player. So like
that shows a lot. Even though like you expect it to start like majority of the time, but even if like a case like that where he just got to come out because you're not playing that good, yeah.
Yeah, you can only control what you can control.
Happy for his teammates, even though you want to get that spot, you still gotta be a good team player and show your teammates that you're there for them.
Yeah.
That just shows a lot of character.
Yeah, character shows. Cause it's a difference when we saw Penn State versus Iowa play. Sean Clifford, there's Penn State starting quarterback, got injured. Of course, he got injured, not benched, but it still shows character that as soon as he walked out of the locker room, he didn't go nowhere else but to the backup quarterback, Roberson, and talked him up and said, basically, like, show people that, yeah, I'm out, but, like, we still got a chance. You still can bring this home. Try to hype him up,
Yeah.
That shows character. It shows that, yeah, he doing what the team wants, which is hyping up the backup quarterback and believing in him. So there's a difference, man. You just gotta put your team first, your teammate first. Yeah, you can be a star, but character shows. And NFL, they want professionals. That wasn't professional at all.
Yeah.
So that's gonna hurt you. So I really hope he changes his attitude, just because he's really a great player, and it can really be good for him if he has a great character.
Yeah, because my thing about it too was like it would be different if you were playing good and then like got benched out of nowhere and it's like when the world but like bruh, you kind of did it to yourself. Like it wasn't like the like your mistakes were only on everybody else. Like you gotta take ownership for that too. So yeah, that just didn't make him look good at all.
But that should motivate him to want to get your spot back and show everybody why you was recruited so high and why you're so highly talented as a quarterback. That should be motivation to you. Like, hey, it's other people on this team that can take my spot. Like, you're not so comfortable in your spot. Like, that game should show that you got competition behind you, so you need to step your game up, or at least be locked in and laser focused at all times.
Yeah, y'all think if he doesn't start the rest of the year, you think he transferring for a senior year?
Lowkey, he might. I don't know. He might go to the draft, but at the same, I don't know.
I wouldn't go to the draft.
I wouldn't, but I feel like he would for some reason, just to not go for that senior year.
Yeah, I feel it. But yeah, Alabama with that upset too.
Oh I'm mad because I did not see a single second of that damn game. All I saw was the ESPN notification that they lost.
Yeah, I only saw the ending. But okay, but no, that was a good game. I'm proud of Texas A&M too, Jimbo Fisher. I'm proud of him for being the first assistant coach.
And getting it.
Yeah.
Man,
finally beat the mighty Alabama.
It's crazy because before that game, I thought three things was inevitable: death, Texas, and Alabama winning. Finally, she took a loss, which is like finally, but I feel like they're still gonna be on top of the world. But hey, it happens. They gonna bounce.
They shouldn't fall anywhere lower than 2.
They're
2 or 3.
They should be definitely at top 4 for sure.
I think Iowa should get their props too for that good win against Penn State.
I think they should get 2.
They should.
Go with 2.
Big Ten is so competitive. I love it.
Man.
Yeah.
Because we got like what now we had 5 undefeated teams, and now it's 4, and it was only because Penn State lost to the other undefeated.
Yeah.
Like and Rutgers is competitive. Like almost everybody in that in the conference is competitive in some way, other than like Illinois. Oh, Northwestern. Yeah, I was like, there's another team. Hold on.
Yeah, I never had scored. Nebraska did on them. Like, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Dang, they dropping that.
He dropping everything, bro.
Yeah, Falcons.
But
Don't blow this.
that's
Jeez.
what's it called? One commentator I was listening to talking about it's good. It's always good when Big Ten football is competitive.
Absolutely.
College football is good. I just like that, like smash mouth football. I like that in college football, especially the way Michigan play. Even though sometimes it be little head scratching play calls, but when the run game works, it's beautiful to watch.
Yeah, especially with that Michigan game yesterday. I don't know why people thought it was going to be a blowout for Michigan.
Yeah.
Like in their Lincoln at night.
Yeah,
The shot to the boys.
Oh yeah.
Get done.
I love what Harbaugh said too. Like when we were trailing, I love like how we responded. Like I felt like same thing he said. They was gonna respond good. They didn't get down themselves. They were gonna punch back, and they did. So shout out to Michigan for real. Proud of y'all, man. That deserves this bye week.
Mm-hmm.
Any other last few Michigan teams once they get punched in their mouth, it's like we stand back. Yeah, that's
Like,
the response.
Guess we lost this one.
Bro.
But I never really understood how college football rebuilds work.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like remember Michigan State went like 1-9 that one year, and then the next year they were competitive again, and then now they're undefeated. And then Michigan was struggling last year. Penn State was terrible last year as well. And now they're both top 10 teams. The coaching staff, I know like coaching staff is important, but I was like, how do you go from being that trash to elite in 1 year? I never really understood how that happens. That's why I'm not into like college football as much as NFL, because I know how those work.
Yeah.
Because like all you gotta do is recruit for that, but when you're struggling, it's harder to recruit. So whatever those schools are doing, keep doing it, because that turnaround is ridiculous.
Also, like you said, it's kind of difficult, but I think also like the atmosphere.
That's all I was about to say. That
Because
the atmosphere.
now Penn State, we got their fans back, we got our fans back. It just seems like college football, I feel like, is more home advantage than NFL. Just because, those your peers that's supporting you for real, not just a fan. Yeah. It's like your family supporting you. You're showing out for the next level. You're showing out so people can come to this school. It's like there's so much that's going into like I'm not much as into college football as NFL, like you said, but I feel like it's great to have the fans back, and they feel like that energy. They literally like college football. I feel like is where you definitely build energy from your fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the atmosphere based, like real setting. Like, yeah, those fans in college football, that's like no other.
I'm still thinking about the Michigan-Wisconsin game when that girl flipped off.
Bro, she flipped off the camera.
They're like, how y'all doing, Wisconsin fans? They're like, all right, there you go.
I thought that too.
What?
So he was at work, but me and him saw on Bleacher Report, Auburn basketball team.
Oh yeah, our basketball
game.
team, they all like they all was shirtless, and this one girl was like standing in front of them, and then he was like, yeah, we hope her dad didn't turn on TV. And that's the first thing they see.
I want to see that now.
It's that video with Cam Newton when he was celebrating with the fans. It's that video.
I don't think I saw that.
But yeah, no,
I'll look for it later.
Another good college game was Ole Miss and Arkansas.
That game was amazing.
Yeah, I felt bad for that Arkansas quarterback though, because
he was dealing, and
his
they
fan was in the crowd too. Yeah,
that's why I was rooting for him too.
Yeah, he only grew up like a few minutes away from there, so yeah, it's like
It's tough, man.
that's tough. Also, bro, I hate. That's what me and you was talking about the end of the game, I hate that last play call that they ran for the Arkansas quarterback with that. You know when they snap it, like you talking about, they snap it and then just run. Everybody
Just
runs
run to
one
the right.
side.
Yeah.
They did that.
They.
For the last play on what the 2-point conversion to win the game, they just ran that.
What?
I felt so bad for that because that play call was not good for that situation.
Okay, I used to want to be an offensive coordinator for a while before I wanted to be a GM. When I tell you, I despise those play calls with quarterback runs. They try to emphasize the fact that they can run so much, and it's so stupid to me. I know what you're trying to do, but that particular there's certain plays you just gotta keep out that playbook. It's just idiotic to me. But
yeah, I never see those plays work that much at all for it to be ran so often. Like just everybody running to one side of the field. I don't really see success in that play that often.
Yeah, you have to have the best vision in the world to make that to work.
Yeah, the only way to be successful is when as soon as you snap it, you see somebody get a quick throw to like a tight end or something that's already out there.
Exactly.
Because if that play goes longer than like 2 seconds, then it's already like blown up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just feel bad for it. But hey, Heisman candidate did his
Back
thing.
quarter.
Yeah, he did his thing. So yeah, that was a good game.
He's a dog.
Yeah. Y'all want to move? We can move on to our.
Go back to NFL.
Yeah, we can move on to our week 5 predictions.
All right, good. So wait, are y'all 1-0?
Yeah, I'm 1-0. I said the Rams.
All right, I am too. Okay.
I said the Rams.
All right, so right now, Jets and Falcons. I had the Falcons.
Yeah, I got the Falcons as well.
Yeah.
Falcons. Yeah. Okay. So.
It's
All
game's
right.
going on right now.
Yeah.
As we speak.
Currently, it's 20-9 with 6 minutes left in the third. But so far it might be 2-0, but also we can't depend on the Falcons to hold the lead, just like Detroit. So we're not going to talk about that right now. But speaking of Detroit, Lions and Vikings at 1 o'clock.
Got the Vikings.
Yeah, that's Vikings. Okay.
Kirk Cousins about to do his usual against the Lions. Act like he's Washington football team Kirk Cousins. You like that? And go crazy. So, yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, we don't like it at all. Right?
Yeah, you have the Vikings.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I got the Vikings too. Kirk Cousins throwing for at least 300. I'm not gonna say 350. That's a little pushing it, but it could happen. Yeah. And then my team, the Eagles and Panthers. Well, Eagles, my team. Panthers, no.
Right.
I got the Panthers in about a 14-point lead.
I got the Panthers, but I feel like this is gonna be a game that Jalen Hurts steps up. I feel like it's gonna be a close game, but I got the Panthers just edging it out by a little bit, but I feel like it's gonna be a close game. Yeah. I was trying not to look at that, but
What in the world was that commercial?
I was trying not to look at that commercial.
Dog, I was so confused. Okay. All right.
Oh
We-
yeah,
we-
yeah.
Panthers.
Panthers.
All right. Next, we got the Packers and Bengals. Good 3-1 matchup. Who y'all got?
Got Green Bay. I feel like it's gonna be a higher scoring game than people expect. Like I said earlier, Joe Burrow gonna throw the ball more. I feel like they're gonna throw the ball more than they have usually because their offense is pretty balanced, like run game and pass game.
Mm-hmm.
They play, Joe Mixon gets a lot of carries, but just because his health is not the best right now, I feel like Joe Burrow's gonna have to throw the ball more.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I got Green Bay though. I feel like Aaron Rodgers gonna be Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. What about you?
I got Packers too. It's gonna be a good game, like I said, but at the end of the day, Rodgers gonna look at the defense and smile. Then it's over. So we got Green Bay.
If it comes to the last possession, it's going to be Green Bay. Other than that, I got the Bengals. So that's my final offer. I said final offer. That's my final say. I got the Bengals in a close one. And Dalvin Cook's out. Officially.
He's out.
Officially, yeah.
You go to fantasy.
Let me go, yeah. Bench that man.
Yeah, Joe Mixon is active. Okay. But he's still,
Okay.
he's still not going to get that many carries. Just
Yeah.
'cause He's still hurt a little bit.
Ooh,
Got Pitts.
yeah.
And he was signing a running back, right?
Last
Eagles?
time,
Alright. But next game, we got the Broncos and your Steelers.
Steelers, I'm confident in this defense this week to finally show some shades of last year's defense and just come out and be dominant. I know that we got a little bit of banged up players on that side of the ball, but I feel like it's gonna be the game for Minka to show up. Minka hasn't been really making a lot of plays. He's been gambling, but safety position, I feel like that's a gambling position. But his gambles haven't paid off so far, like the first few weeks of the season. He hasn't made that many plays this year, but this needs to be a game where he shows up. And yeah, that secondary needs to show up this game because I don't know. They got a good running game though. Denver running game is real good. Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams, that duo is like surprisingly good and consistent. So we gotta stop that first before anything. But if our defense stays strong, then just be decent. Najee, you need to have a game too, but Ben, just be decent enough for us to win. But I got the Steelers finally getting a win.
Finally, you're 1-3. You gotta win.
Yeah, I'm talking
First
about
win in a long time.
in a long time, yeah. Since week 1.
Alright, so what about you?
Give me the Broncos. I went with the Steelers, 3 out of the last 4 times.
Yeah, they get some
They, I feel like Mikael Bridges, what you said, it's hard to bet on these guys. And of course, one time I did go with them, they won. But I got the Broncos. Feel like when I look at the defenses, Denver's more healthy, so. And I mean, I of course, my co-host is still a fan, so I will hope I'm wrong. But if I have to choose, I'm going Denver, just because I feel like the defense is going to eat on checkdowns, and I honestly don't see Von Miller getting blocked today. So
yeah, bro, that's the one thing that I'm scared about. If I'm about to have a day.
Alright, so we got the Dolphins and Bucks. We're not going to spend much time on that one. Tampa Bay,
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
of course. Absolute dogs. Dolphins have been struggling without Tua. Just actually struggling in general. It doesn't even matter. And Tampa Bay's most likely going to be NFC champ. Ooh, oh, he caught that. Oh. Sorry, getting distracted a little bit, but we ain't got to spend much time on that. So yeah, Bucks, all of us. And then we got probably one of the more even games today, Washington and New Orleans. Well, New Orleans at Washington, I should say. Who y'all got?
I got New Orleans coming through with the W. I feel like defense is going to be, I feel like whoever's defense is better this game is going to be the determining factor in who wins. I feel like the Saints defense is strong.
Another fumble. And this time it's actually lost to the Jets. Jesus.
But
That's so hard to pick the Falcons, man. Oh shit.
yeah, I feel like New Orleans defense is going to be, they'll step up at the right times. So I think New Orleans.
Yeah, I got the Saints, marching in Washington, getting the dub. But I feel like they're pissed off of last week losing to Daniel Jones, having it and losing it. Yeah, I expect them to come out more determined. Washington feeling good off of win, so they might not be as determined. Of course, they're not come in just slouching, but I feel like Washington just gonna slip this game. And it's gonna be a good game, very even. Both are 2-2, like stated. but I think New Orleans will come away. I feel like their defense will step up big against Heineken. So.
Okay. I honestly have the football team winning this one. I think it's going to be the difference is I feel like it's going to be whoever's rushing game comes through, and rushing game combined with the defense. Mainly because like you got two great running backs in Kamara and Gibson, two great defenses with great edge rushers like Jordan and Young. Like it's going to be a back and forth game for sure, but it's also going to be a lot of stops, lots of great plays on defense. So I think Washington just comes away in the end. And then next up we got the Titans versus the winless Jaguars. The struggling Titans versus the winless Jaguars.
They're going to stay winless because Derrick Henry's their father. And A.J. Brown is back today, so let's go A.J. So I got the Titans. Let's do this.
Yeah, I had the Titans as well. This needs to be y'all game, like, to shut everybody up. Like, look, we're not as bad as what's been happening the past couple of weeks. And yeah, Derrick Henry is the part-time Jacksonville Jaguars owner. So yeah, Titan, Tennessee.
Yeah, I honestly, in a close one, I have the Jags. And it's crazy. I'm kind of shocked at myself that I'm even picking this. But, like, the Titans' rhythm is just, like, it's primarily based on, like, the three-headed monster in Julio, Brown, and Henry. And then Jones is out, so most of the attention will be on A.J. Brown and Derrick Henry. And their defense has been struggling like crazy, too. Like, anytime you let Zach Wilson really show that he might be Rookie of the Year, when against everybody else, that man has been struggling. Like, I just want to see if Trevor Lawrence is going to have that type of game too. So, which I think he will, but in a close one, it could go either way. But I got the Jags getting their first win. And then next we have, or anybody want to appeal that?
Hey, I mean, we
Your pick.
right. No, hey. This is how you feel.
Oh, no, of course.
Occur.
Oh no, I wasn't going to change it. I was just saying like.
Yeah, that's how you feel.
I mean, I said why I picked
Underdog Jacksonville, yeah.
We said why we picked Tennessee.
I'm going bold. I fear God, boy. I fear God, boy. Speaking of D-Hop on the Texans, we got the Patriots at the Texans.
Go, man. I got the Pats.
I got my Pats too. I was way more confident, until some injuries hit. I still feel like our main players are there. Our superstars are there. So I got us. I just feel like Mac Jones is gonna be more relaxed, and it's like it really showed against Tampa Bay how he was adjusting against blitzes, and that's a primetime game, so everybody saw. So I feel like he won't get as rushed as he did last week. And personally, I don't think David Smith's gonna kill us either. After what I saw last week, we're not Buffalo, but we have a good secondary. So I don't expect us to shut them out like Buffalo did, but I think we're gonna win this one. Just because I feel like we have a lot of injuries, but even with the injuries, we still are the better team. I look at the roster. Like, I don't see anything else better than what they have better besides their O-line. That's literally it.
I feel that. You hit the points exactly. I'm going with the Patriots as well. Mac Jones has been doing great so far. A lot better than expected. At least for me, I should say. He does have his moments, but he also has a lot of great moments as well. And he looks a lot more comfortable than I expected him to in that system. So, and then the Texans, of course, like they won week 1, and then they have been struggling since then. They're coming off of a 40-0 loss. from Buffalo.
Yeah.
So they're not going to get shut out like that. But I do see them struggling a lot today. So I got the Patriots.
Oh, I'm gonna say this to the world just because I said this too. If Mac Jones get my team to 500 or plus this year, we don't even have to make the playoffs. If he's 500, if he's above 500, I'm gonna give me a Mac Jones jersey. So
Yeah.
remember that.
All right.
And wear it on the podcast. Yeah.
I'll wear it on the pod.
Y'all can see it.
I'll wear it on the pod too.
Yeah.
Seems like a win for you. And so, if anything, we should get him like a Josh Allen jersey if he loses a bet.
Oh my gosh.
I'll wear that just because he's my quarterback in fantasy.
Nah, we gotta get you something that you hate and place a bet on it.
Alright, what I hate?
I don't know.
Nick Folk.
No.
We ain't paying money.
Nick Folk jersey.
Give me a Cowboys jersey.
You said Cowboys?
Yes.
That's just me. That's
Well, we all.
I guess we are.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
shoot.
I'll take a Dak jersey, just because Dak's a good guy.
I'm about to throw up.
So yeah, if
Look,
whoever
because
bet-
it's Dak, I'm not like it's not bad.
whoever
but-
bet it is, if it gotta be a Cowboys, it has to be Dak at least. At least has to be Dak. So Jesus Christ, I'm gonna kill myself if I have to wear that. But yeah.
Oh, who do you have for Patriots?
I have the Patriots.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Next game we got the Khalil Mack's return
Return
to Las
Oh my god.
Vegas.
I literally forgot about him, that side of his career.
I think everybody
On the
did,
Raiders. Dang.
but I have the Bears pulling it out in a shocking one. Justin Fields is a little bit more comfortable after playing against the Lions. I feel like he's going to be even more comfortable this week, even though Max Crosby might have about 2 sacks on him, but I think overall he's going to have a great game. So I got the Bears shocking.
Yeah, I got the Raiders. No David Montgomery for the Bears. Khalil Mack is going to be playing, but he's dealing with a rib injury. So hopefully he doesn't get cracked. That would be terrible. But honestly, I just saw the Bears defense last week. If the Lions were actually good, they could have scored a hell of points. They were they were inside of 10 multiple times.
Mm.
And I think this Raiders team, if that happens with this Raiders team, they're going to score. And then Justin Fields, I expect a good game from him, but he's going to get more pass rush this game too. Like you said, the Max Crosby's of the world, I don't see him being as comfortable back there. He's going to have a good game, but he's not going to be back there ringing his novel, if that makes sense. So I got the Raiders in this one.
Yeah, I got the Raiders as well. Like, Khalil Mack, oh yeah, he's gonna make a presence, but yeah, not as much just because of the injury.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, that running game, I feel like that David Montgomery injury is key to that offense, because that running game is what's opened up those play actions that Justin Fields had last week. Those big plays. Well, hey, if what's his name? Dude that used to play on the Chiefs, that's their backup.
Damian Williams.
Yeah. If he can step up this week, he had a good showing last week in the few carries he had after David Montgomery got hurt. But if he can show up this week and give a good running game, then the Bears could put it out. But I got the Raiders in this one. It's like Derek Carr is gonna get back to his 300 yards plus type throwing days. At least not high 300s, but like 302 or something, like low 300s. But I feel like the Raiders gonna pull it out at home.
I feel it, but real quick, I can't play the song for copyright, but we gonna be playing "Return of the Mack." we gonna be playing that all day. So
Yeah, he's gonna make an impact for just for his homecoming. I know it's not Oakland, but it's still the Raiders.
Exactly.
So yeah, this feels home.
That man.
They have a sack, at least one sack.
Because, I mean, yeah, you think about it, that man on that sideline traded me. So,
Oh yeah, yeah, Gruden is the coach.
literally traded him when he got there. So, like, it's like that. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah, he gonna this at least one.
He has a chip on his shoulder for sure.
After that, say, you got to stare him in the eye. Like,
right. The second.
yeah, yeah, you did this. This is why Derek is injured.
Like,
This is why Derek is sacked. Because you are my friend.
I'm not the bad guy. I love you. like Ocho Cinco.
Bro, that man's funny. Oh my, that man's hilarious.
For real. Alright, we can move on to the next game. We got the Browns at the Chargers. One of my favorite games of the day that I can't watch because I'm gonna be at work. But I have the Chargers in a close one. I want to see Slater, what he can do against that team, because Slater's been going off this year as an offensive lineman. So
yeah, I got the Chargers as well. I feel like their defense has been slept on this year. Like they've been scheming a lot of good offenses out of their game.
mm-hmm.
Like with the Chiefs, that's a big one. With them pretty much neutralizing the deep pass and blanketing Tyreek Hill. And then you saw it against the Raiders, like that offense has been hot recently, and the defense just really been neutralizing a lot of hot offenses. So it's gonna be different because Cleveland has like a good running game as opposed to like throwing the ball a lot. They start off with the run to set their offense up to throw the ball, but I feel like the Chargers are gonna pull this one out. Justin Herbert is gonna have a good game, at least. Austin Eckler, I hope you have a good game, for fantasy purposes. But I don't know, that defense is kind of good. But yeah, I got the Chargers pulling it out.
Yeah, I respect the Chargers, but
Oh yeah.
give me the Browns.
Yeah.
I'm rooting with Baker today. I feel like Chargers defense is slept on, but I just feel like the Browns are going to run more, and they do have a good running game. And Chargers rush defense is not that high.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. It's not that high though. I do expect Justin Herbert to have a nice game, but I do expect more pass rushing because Slater's one guy, not Clowney and Miles Garrett, and I can move them around. Slater can't get moved around as much. So I'm going with the Browns. I feel it's going to be a very tough game, but this one is going to make Cleveland feel like on top of the world going into LA, defeating the 3-1 Chargers. So Cleveland, around with y'all today.
Cool. That's gonna be a good game though.
Yeah, it should be a good game.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be a quarterback battle. I think it's gonna be based on that. But also Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, the best running back kicker duo in America.
Jeez.
But next game we got the rivalry Giants and Cowboys. Cowboys.
America's game of the week.
Should have been the 49ers and
I
Cardinals.
don't know how that's the game of the week.
I just hate how the media just loves that Dallas. Just because whatever division Dallas is in, that whole division gets a lot of love just because it's Dallas, because it's America's team.
They love me.
I hate that.
Y'all ever notice that they like making the games of the week like in a dome, like or like even like closer to a dome? Like usually the games of the week is really like the Saints. Like whenever the Saints are at home, that's a lot of times the game of the week, no matter who it is. I think it was been because of Drew Brees, but like hey.
Yeah, if it's outside, it's because Brady's playing at home.
Yeah.
But I also got the Cowboys. Just think Dak is playing out of his mind right now. His confidence is extremely high. I think it's still gonna be emotional because Dak is where the Giants is who Dak injured himself against. So I mean that I wonder if will play an emotion factor. But I'm still gonna go with the Cowboys. Feel like, of course, they got the better team.
I got distracted on the field for a second, but that is going to be interesting. I didn't even think about the fact that that was the team that he did get hurt against. Round 2, fight.
Jeez.
Well, not it's going to happen again. Don't get me wrong. Okay.
What about you, man?
I got the Cowboys. Yeah, Dak's been playing good. So. Yeah, I got the Cowboys. America's team. Yeah.
We go beat the Giants, and then we go to the Super Bowl. Yeah, because we the boys. But next game, we got Trey Lance's start against the only undefeated team in the Arizona Cardinals. I got the Cardinals, but Trey Lance is going to do a lot better than people think.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Not even in my opinion. He is going to. Forget that. I'm speaking into existence. Go ahead.
I got the Cardinals as well. Yeah, it's like they just gonna get outdueled by Kyler Murray, but Trey Lance should have a good game. Like even in the little spurts that he has played, he has done good things in those little spurts. He showed that he's composed. It's not like gets frazzled by pressure. So yeah, I feel like Arizona's gonna win, but Trey Lance should have a decent game.
Yeah, I gotta go with the guy that's like an inch or two taller than me. So I hope Trey Lance do well because he does some good guy. He's like a good kid for real. So I hope he's gonna do well. Sad that he won't have his target Kittle with him, but you know this is just the NFL. You go your first start, you got an undefeated team on the road. So hey, so this is what you dream for, man.
I don't know why they do this to people. I don't know why they do this to their quarterbacks. They'll be like, hey, you know what? You can finally start. You want to start? Here, I'm gonna send you to hell for a week. It's just like, why? Like, can you not ease their way in just for one time? Like, you only get one first start. You may as well try to make it not as stressful as possible. But hey, what do I know, right? Just a YouTuber. All right, and then we got the Sunday Night Football, possibly game of the week, in Patrick Mahomes versus potential MVP Josh Allen.
I got the Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs because Arrowhead behind me.
Yeah.
I think this is the one time that Arrowhead ain't gonna matter, and I got the Bills. That defense has been playing out their mind. Mahomes, like he's looking like Mahomes, but at the same time not as much. We got against the number 1 defense as well. I got in a closer one, but not like a 3 possession, like not a 3-point game, like 10, like a 2 possession game. I got the Bills. And then the last game we got the Colts versus the Ravens on Monday Night Football in Baltimore. Who we got?
I got Baltimore.
Baltimore.
That defense is gonna show out. That's gonna be a game where the crowd gets into it. That defense is gonna play off the crowd. And yeah, I got Baltimore.
Yeah, that's gonna be sad because I really wanted the Colts to do good this year. I mean, yeah, I was about to say a completely different team, but I'm disappointed that, like, even though Carson Wentz is playing, I wish they were doing a little bit better. But looks like if we do get that first round pick from the Colts, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be higher than I expected. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But I do have the Ravens winning this. Just because they won't be able to, I don't know if Darius Leonard can contain Lamar Jackson too much. Almost everybody can. So,
Yeah.
That includes week 5.
Yeah, all right, yeah. That's week 5 predictions. Right, cool.
of course. About to say we probably ain't got time for other stuff. We could put that into the next episode for when we do go to our NBA talk.
Alright, next episodes is gonna be like
Strictly.
starting of like NBA, like transitioning over to that, like rankings for positions that's coming soon. And yeah, like our predictions for how certain teams gonna do, like that's all coming within the next couple episodes. So
And we're not leaving the NFL at all.
yeah, they still doing NFL, but now since NBA is coming, we gonna put our predictions up for that too.
Absolutely. But y'all ready to kick it out?
Yes, that's it.
All right. Well, we appreciate you all for listening. This is the Lowkey Sports Crew. We will see you all next episode. Peace.
Love y'all.